Good evening, everybody. This is Brenda. How are you all doing this evening? I hope you are all doing well. So, question. Would you like to do a quick Christmas gift that is on your list, or maybe a stocking stuffer, or maybe a Happy Mail? For this Christmas season, maybe a last minute gift for someone to have set aside for anybody that may come over. Well, I am going to show you how to turn one of these paper sacks into this beautiful little clutch. And inside the clutch, I haven't made it yet, but we're going to make a journal to fit inside. So let me show you the clutch first. And it literally only took me minutes to make this out of the paper bag. Now, I'm probably not done decorating yet, but I will probably do more when we talk about the journal. So let me put this aside and I will show you how it's made. Okay, I have a paper sack here that is, this one here is 12.5 by 6. Excuse me, still trying to get over that mess. 6 by 12.5 sack. And what we're going to do first is open it wide all the way, and we're going to try to finagle it so it flattens right out. And this can be a little fumbly, but we can do it. I want it to flatten and basically fold right on the creases that are already there. Okay, and then we want the bottom of the bag to come right over like this. Now look how nice and flat that side turned out. We want the same on this side if we can do it that way, but not all sacks will cooperate the way you want them to. But if you fumble around with it enough, you can get it flat like this. This is how you want it to look when you are done. Okay, so our next step after that is we are going to take this and just fold it right up on itself, like so. And then of course it will come down like this. But before we play any further, I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down so it will stay in place for us. So, and whenever I do this project, I'm just putting a little bit of glue here and there because I will, I'll be sewing this. Not on camera, but eventually it will be sewn. So we have the top part. So now I'm going to take the bottom part of the bag and fold it up to where you might want it. And I'm just eyeballing that, and then when this folds down, it will be a cute little clutch. Okay. So, very simple. Excuse me. Now for the papers, I've got the same papers that I used before. I'm using this for the inside of the clutch. Goodness. This for the outside. And this for the top and the back. Well, basically, I'll show you. This is this. This is the inside. This is this part here. And then this is this paper. Now, I can't tell you for sure where I got this paper from. It was in an envelope. I got this out of my stash because I was thinking about doing a Christmas theme one, but then I thought, well, do it Christmas theme, then the person that receives it can only use it around Christmas time. So I kind of wanted to do a non-Christmas themed clutch and journal so the recipient could be able to use it all during the, all during the year. So I opted to go with this kind of paper instead of Christmas theme. Although these would make beautiful Christmas theme ones too. So you guys decide what you want to do. You can decorate it any way you want. I'm just showing you the basics of how to get the clutch done. So what I did is let's see. I wanted this for the inside. So what I did was I put this like so, and I lined up one edge, okay, and then closed it up and made sure it was lined up, and then I flipped it over, and I am going to draw right around the edge of the sack. Easiest way I could see to get these measurements. So, just making it a little darker because it's so hard to see. And then I am going to cut this right out, right on the, like the inside of the line, because I don't want the, well, actually it wouldn't show anyway, because it's on the back side of the paper. Oh, I was going to tell you, I think the paper, I had it in an envelope marked My Porch Prints, but I'm not sure if that's really where it came from. But that's the envelope that I had it in. So, don't quote me on it. So then, what I'm going to do is, this is going to be glued haphazardly right to the back of our clutch, or I should say the inside of our clutch. So put that right down here, line it up, just make sure that your clutch closes all the way. And that's what we have. Anything that is sticking out, you can wait until after it is sewn and then trim all the excess. Or you can just go ahead and trim anything that's sticking out now. Now we may want to put something down here on this end. Let me see what I got here. Got anything? I mean, anything on the inside. I don't have any cutoffs of any kind, but anything that you can use for the inside. It's not going to show, but you see, once this comes up, it's not going to show. So I guess I won't do it this time, but I'll leave it up to you. This part here, if you want to cover that, you probably could. But to save on, I didn't have that piece ready, so to save on, you know, time, just know that this side here you may or may not want to cover it, but it doesn't show anyway. Okay, so this is going to fold down like so. And then what I did was I took this page, okay, and I put it on like so, lined it right up here, and you can again put it on one side or the other. Then I turned it over and folded this right up on the back side. So that is how that's going to be put down. And then I just took my glue enough to hold it in place. Make sure that it's lined up on one end or the other. And put that right down. Then go on this side. And make sure it's straight. And lay that right down. And now at this point, you can come along and cut right off the one side. Just make sure you don't cut your sack. Okay, so we have this so far. And then with this side, I took, let's see, just make sure that when you're putting down this one, that wherever you go to, you want to make sure when this comes, the cover comes down, if you have a directional paper, and this basically is non-directional, the butterflies go all which way on here, so this is how I'm going to put it. And I think what I'll do is start at the top and line it up on the side. And then this will come over like so. And what I did was fold this up to where I might want to cut it off. Just make sure I have a straight fold here. Okay. And then I just went along and cut right along my fold. And don't worry about the straightness of your cut. Just cut off the piece. And it's going to be folded like that. And however you decide to glue it, either you can glue it like this, or you could go under and glue it down like that, which is, you know, you really don't have to worry about it because this line will be covered up. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and glue this down. Make sure it's lined up at least on one end. And glue that part down. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this part down on this side. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut the excess off. Now this one over here, we need to cut a little bit on the side. And then go up there. Just trimming all the excess, that's all I'm doing. And I don't have any down there. Got a little bit showing right here. I'm just going to trim up any little outliers here. And now all you basically need to do, is that still, yeah, that's a little, trim this off just a little bit, but usually after I sew is when I do the bulk of the trimming, because once it's sewn down, then you're safe to cut where you need to. So now all you need to do is sew all around like that, and you will have your sewn clutch. And then all you have to do is use your great imagination, and all I did for the thing on the back side is put some lace trim along the back, and I may even put some along the front. I haven't decided yet. So where's my lace? Anything that you want to cover this up with, just go ahead and put something right across there like that, and that will cover that up nicely. You may want to maybe, I thought I had one here. Anyway, what I was going to say, you may want to put a pocket in the back. I don't have anything to use for a pocket, but anyway, you could put a pocket there and then just have a little bit of lace on either side. Just pretend that this is a pocket. You know, you can do lots of things once you have the base down. So, you know, I didn't even worry about that little line on the back. And once it is sewn down, then you can go ahead and trim all around. And then you can decorate. And I just, all I did was punch out this one. I'm not sure what size this is. Maybe half an inch. Maybe a 1 inch. Maybe it's a 1 inch. And what I do is take some cardstock and just punch out 3 of these. And then take my art glitter glue and just glue the 3 on top of each other, because we want them to be a little sturdy for our closure. So glue all 3 of your little punches together, like so. And then you want on top, you want your decorator paper. So punch out a rose or whatever you might want for the top. So let that be your top layer. So there's your little button closure that will go right here. And then it's about 4 3/4 is where you want to measure. I measured like 4 3/4 is about the middle. So just put your little dot where you want it. And to do this in the middle, I put it in the little square right here, as even as you possibly can. And then where the 2 lines come together, which is right about here, that would be the middle of your circle. So after you do that, all you have to do is punch that. And you've got your little hole here to punch. So punch that where you want it. This one, I just so happen to have a applique underneath it, which I absolutely loved. I found that in my stash. This one, I kind of would like to have something under that too. I'm not sure what though. So, you know, do different things to decorate. And I did a zigzag stitch all around. Just one thing of caution though, make sure that you stitch as close to the edge as you can, because we are the next time going to make a little journal that goes inside out of 2 or 3 business envelopes, and you should be able to fit the envelopes right inside, like so. That is where our journal is going to go. If by chance you do so and it doesn't fit that well, no problem. We will just cut down our journal length to fit into our envelope. Now I also have my little, goodness, the words are hard to come by. So anyway, I'll be showing you how to make a journal out of envelopes to fit inside our clutch. This little thingamajig here, I am debating on, I might just put some like a little round circle or maybe a piece of washi or something, but it doesn't bother me to have this sticking out. So anyway, that is all you need to do to catch up to where we are so far. So, and I did put some little beads on my string here. Actually, to do that, all I did was tie the end of the string right underneath my little closure. And then I wrapped it like 3 times. Hold on, I'm counting. 1, 2, and maybe 2.5. 3 times would probably do it too. And I don't have this, you know, done the way I would normally do it. I just wanted to show you that it's 1, 2.5 maybe times. But if you want your little dangle to hang down just a little bit more, probably 3 times wrapped would be best. So I hope that at least gets you this far. If you would like to make a quick little gift for a giveaway, and next time I will show you how we're going to put our little journal together using business envelopes, or I mean you can use regular envelopes too if they fit into your clutch. Just make sure that they are going to fit okay, and then we will continue on the next time. And I will have to sew this offline, so I'll put this one on top. But there you go. There's our beautiful little clutch, and we'll have the we'll make the journal to go inside, and you can easily make 2 or 3 of these in no time flat. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, comment below. I will gladly answer any questions, and I hope you give this a try. Beautiful little gifts for stocking stuffers or whatever. And I will hopefully, let's see, what's today? Let's see, this will be going on tomorrow morning. So, yeah, Friday. I should be able to start the journal process. So you guys have a wonderful week. Stay blessed, healthy, and safe. And we will see you next time around. I hope you give it a try. Enjoy, and bye-bye.